Welcome back, everyone. Start of the second period. Call McCulley in to take the face off. And puck is dropped, and we are underway. UPENN controls it. We are currently tied 1-1. Thanks to goals from Tui and Connor Isaac in the first period. So we get a stoppage of play just 14 seconds in. Playing in Class of 1923 Arena. Unlike what some people think, just because it says Class of 1923 Arena, that doesn't mean it was built in 1923. It was actually opened in 1972, and it was a gift from the Class of 1923. Construction started all the way back in 1968. It's a group of alumni from the Class of 1928. They formed a group called Friends of Pennsylvania Hockey. It was led by Howard Butcher III, who turned out to be a very rich man, businessman in Philadelphia, who personally donated $3 million to help build the rink. So opened in 1972, but called Class of 1923 Arena because that's who donated it. Puck out in front. And Dunnigan will control it. Just flip it up and send it back out center before it's back in by Schmidt. But the Marauders control behind their net. Vaccarello trying to play it up. Has Hennessy, but play around for Carey. Carey trying to play it out front. He turns it over. 55 holds weight, trying to feed it on the cross. Great break up by Petticone and Vaccarello. Oh, that could have been scary for the Marauders, turning it over at their own end. Schmidt trying to play it up. He cannot take my Vaccarello, trying to leave it on the backhand for Joe Petticone, but he can't get to that puck either. Vaccarello down low into the corner. He'll flip it out in front. Be chased by Hennessy. Hennessy trying to turn around. He can't get around from Schmidt. And number 5, Schmidt working his way up. Third neutral zone. Schmidt gains center. Schmidt across the blue line. Schmidt trying to work his way in. That shot saved by Schroeder. He thought he let the rebound go, but he was able to keep it to his body and cover up. 17:59 here to play in the second period. As I just said, Schmidt had a great opportunity right in front of Schroeder. Was able to make the save. Cage wants to draw. Zerko trying to play it out. Kept in by UPENN though. UPENN a blast. Shot saved Schroeder. He didn't know where the puck was at first. He reached up with the glove. Didn't have it in a glove and kind of panicked a bit, but he's able to cover up the puck. That was Eden Armali with the shot. Face off will come to the right of Schroeder. To the left of Schroeder, excuse me. Right sack from his perspective. Right sack trying to play it up. Here come the Marauders. Here comes Corrali. Corrali sends that one back in. Cage trying to chase it, trying to get it out to Zerko, but it's taken by Armali, and Cleary sends it all the way down, and that will be an icing call. Seven 17:29 remaining here. Second period. Again, we don't have shot totals, so I apologize for that. I assume it's about pretty much even. This game's kind of been even all night. McCulley wants to draw back, but they turn it over. Here comes Stewie. Here with the second breakaway shot, saved by Dylan Schroeder. Stewie scored on the first breakaway he had in the first period, but Dylan Schroeder denies him this time with the blocker. Kai Dunnigan controls behind the Marauder end as they'll just flip it out to center. Knocked down by Armali. Cleary. Bank pass up ahead to Tui. Tui stood up at the blue line, taken by Burke, but Burke's also stood up at the blue line. McCauley trying to play it in. Burke's knocked off that puck as it's knocked back in. Gavin Buck going to come up with it, and here's UPENN trying to flip it in front. He's looking to feed it out in front, but it was tipped back out. Armali, a shot steered away by Schroeder into the corner. A UPENN player falls. Tui turns it around, trying to feed it back out in front. Schroeder diving for it. Where's the puck? They're still diving away, and finally the official blows the whistle. Trevor Kangi trying to knock it in for UPenn, but Dylan Schroeder didn't know where the puck was at first. But he didn't know where the puck was at first. Had everyone scrambling in front of the net. But finally, he was able to control and cover and get the whistle. Marauders trying to play it out. And we get a stoppage of play. Alan Ryder tried to move it out, but there is a whistle. I think I just heard a referee say, I don't know what I heard him say. Hand pass or something? Face off. Will be to the right of Schroeder. Ryder trying to play it out. And they send it all the way in. Chase down. Schmidt plays it around. Schmidt has a bank pass off the boards. Be taken by Seifert. Seifert plays it across Rysack. Rysack trying to play it in, taken by Raymond, where he can't control. Rysack, a shot blocked. Back up pulling. They'll wind it around for Ryder. Ryder in the corner. Back out. Shot saved, steered away. That was Johnston with the shot. And here comes UPenn yet again. UPenn works up through center, taken by Johnston. Johnston throws it across Rysack. Rysack plays it up. They'll send it in, chased by Ryder, but we're taken by Schmidt. Raymond will control, trying to feed it. He was looking for better, but it's taken by the Marauders as they send it back in at the blue line as they'll go for a change. And we get another stoppage of play as it's into the glove of Xander Kostelnik. Jarek Averill. Of Jack Averill. Face off one by the Marauders. Back out. Ward sends it in behind the net. Bucket can't get to it. Tennessee. Marauders can't keep it in and kept in by UPenn, but Brendan Ward, trying to play it back in, and they're going to say offside. Hennessy looks like he's in a little discomfort. Puck taken neutral zone. Corrali sends it in, chased down by Kai Dunnigan. Dunnigan has it behind zone net, turns it over behind zone net. 95 in front, trying to feed it out. That was Shane Better with the shot, and Dylan Schroeder made the save. Well, the Marauders got to be careful as they turn it over behind their own net. That could have been a very dangerous. Well, it was a very dangerous opportunity. Cades wins the draw. Back out Dunnigan. He'll send it in. Zerko trying to play it out. He cannot. Forced back in by UPenn. Number 95 trying to feed back out front. He's looking to feed. Number 5 is at the blue line, and we get an interference penalty. See who this is on. As they are, so this will be a Marauder power play as they're sending Shane Better to the box. 2 minutes for interference. So the Marauders going on their first power play of the game. Be Brandon Cage in to take the face off. A lot of loud stick taps from the Millersville bench as the Marauders lose the draw and UPenn sends it all the way down. Well, the Marauders this season on the power play, according to the stats from the ACHA, so there might be a game or two that's not logged here, but so far for the power play this season, the Marauders are only 9 for 32, so only 28% race score! Oh, they said Zerko was a wide open net, get the goaltender moving from right to left. As I was just saying, the Marauders haven't been that productive on a power play, and boom, there you go. Zerko with the power play goal. They're staring at a wide open net. They got Averill moving right to left. And he buries it. As I was saying, the Marauders are only 9 for 32 of the power play entering this game. Make that 10 for 33. That they made quick work of that power play. Not even 30 seconds into it. And we get another whistle. So not even 30 seconds into the power play, and the Marauders strike quickly on it. Face off. Will come to the right. Schroeder back out. Schmidt is shot. Wide. Takes a weird hop right in front of the net. Carey trying to play it behind the net, trying to get it. Marauders have it. No, they don't. Schmidt, shot blocked. 2-week controls for UPenn. Gives back out. Schmidt walks in. That shot save. Rebound goes to the corner. As Hennessy trying to play up. Hennessy blocked the shot. That's good. That's called giving up the body. It's Hennessy dove to make that save. Dewey trying to feed that one out in front and saved by Schroeder, so he gets a pushing and shoving in front. Face off will come to the right of Schroeder. And it'll be Paolini in to take the face off. Paolini versus Bond, and Paolini wins that draw. Bond takes it, got the Marauder and net. Bond trying to play it out in front. Ryder can't get to it, but Jack Paolini will. Paolini moving up. He has Poland with him. Paolini's dump, no call. It will be taken by Brandon Ward. So Marauders control on their own end as they'll flip it up through center ice. Will be taken diving for it, but sent in by Johnston. And I'll just play it aside. Here comes UPenn, but taken by Brandon Ward at the neutral zone. Ward plays it behind the net. As we get stoppage of play. Paolini to take the face-off against Machete. Sending along the boards. Poland trying to knock his man off the puck. Machete behind the net. Working his way in front, trying to shoot that one out in front. He collides with that one Ryder. And Ryder will take it along the boards, but hops over the blue line, and UPenn will have to retreat. Quakers trying to move it up, turnover as Tyler Poland just sends that one in as the Marauders go for a change. Down low, it's Burke. Burke in the corner along with Cole McCauley. Gavin Buck also in there as it's mainly just Burke fighting for the puck. Buck trying to knock it free, and Cole McCauley comes away with it. McCauley trying to feed that one out in front. Save. McCauley works it back out, shot, deflects wide. Be taken by Machete, but taken by Gavin Buck. Buck leaves it on the backhand for Jacob Burke. Burke trying to feed out in front, but McCauley back out to the blue line. Kai Dunnigan's shot deflects up and over the net. They turn over, shot, score! Oh, it was chaos in front of net yet again, and the Marauders take the 31 lead here in the second period. As I believe that was Jacob Burke with the shot. All happened so fast. So Jacob Burke picking up the third goal for the Marauders. As it was just a breakdown, he had Burke, McCauley, he had Buck, he had the shot going wide by Kai Dunnigan. I believe it took a weird hop again. I'm not sure How they got the puck in front. I'm trying to keep track of the puck. I lost track of the puck. Anyway, the Marauders have the 3-1 lead. Here comes Johnston. Johnston working his way up, taken by Brandon Kays. Kays can't get past Armali as they fight for along the corner. Not the corner, at the blue line. Be taken. Zerko trying to feed it out in front. He cannot. Zerko in the corner. He's forced off that puck. 2 number 9s. That's at Queen fighting for it. Marauders get back down in front of shot. Deflects wide. That was Rysak with the shot in the corner. Back out. Corelli, a shot steered away. Zerko trying to play it out in front. He cannot. That'll be taken by Cleary, and the Quakers will send it all the way in the Marauder end. Be taken by Hayden Steffen. Trying to feed out in front. Oh, he was looking for Queen, but his shot did not go. Johnston plays it out. Gets it ahead. Hennessy, he overskates it. Schmidt backhands it up to center. And Queen just sends it in. Be taken by Brett Vaccarello, as UPenn will go for a change. Vaccarello trying to feed it in on the backhand. He cannot, and I believe we are going to have an offside call. So the Marauders lead at 3-1 here with half the game remaining, with 10 minutes to go here in the second period. The last two games between these teams last season, the Marauders won 0-1-1. They lost the 1 game in regulation, and then they took UPenn to overtime the second game. However, UPenn was able to win that one. Vaccarello shot save. Glove down by Hennessy. Back out. Ward keeps it in. He knocks it back down low. Carey trying to feed it out in front. Oh, he had Hennessy in front of the net. Back out. Vaccarello's shot deflected wide. And it was blocked. Vaccarello trying to play it up. However, forced back out by UPenn. Marauders have something cooking here in the second period. Already have 2 goals, and the majority of the play has been in UPenn's end as the Marauders go for a change. It's taken by Cole McCauley. He's ran into as UPenn just sends it back down on the Marauder, and Brendan Ward controls for Millersville. Ward plays it out. Burke trying to play it up to center. Burke can't control it. That was Corelli. Gavin Buck, who couldn't control it. McCauley couldn't get it, but Marauder still controls. Ty Dunnigan trying to feed it out the neutral zone. That's off a skate of UPenn, and Marauders get back. Here comes McCauley. It's too far ahead of him, as UPenn sends it back into the Millersville end. Trying to play it up. Taken by Cleary. A lot of just back and forth hockey. A lot of knocking the puck into each other's zones here for the past 2 minutes or so. Burke walks his way, and Burke's shot goes wide. Back out. Opposite side, McCauley. Shot deflects off a skate. McCauley trying to keep it in. He cannot as UPenn gets to it. 95 trying to play it on ahead as we have players colliding with each other. Back out that shot. Oh, he tried to flip it in, trying to be a little fancy with Machete. Trying to flip it in blocker's side, and he missed it. Down low behind the net now. UPenn back out to the blue line. Armali, a shot blocked in front. Armali gets it back though, controls on the backhand. Gets it to 95. Back out to the blue line. Cleary walks in. Cleary is shot that bounces wide. I believe Shorter may have got a piece of that. Corner. Machete trying to play it up, but it's taken by Marauders. Here comes Cole McCauley. It's a 3-on-2. They hurry. McCauley trying to skate through 2 guys. All by himself. Rebound. Burke buries it. Jacob Burke buries a rebound after Cole McCauley took it in through 3 guys all by himself. Averill made the initial save, but there was Jacob Burke right behind him to bury the rebound, and he picks up his second goal of the night. So the Marauders come out on fire here as Jacob Burke picks up his second goal of the second period. And I believe UPenn has called a timeout. So the Marauders, after a pretty even first period, the Marauders went down 5-3. They were able to kill it. I would say that would be one of the biggest momentum changes in this game. Of course, UPenn came out early with Spencer Toohey, who had the breakaway goal. However, that was early on, and the Marauders have killed any momentum that UPenn has built from that. UPenn, you look at them right now, and they have not had a lot of gas. They have not had a lot of speed in the second period, and the Marauders are just walking all over them. That shows the best UPenn can do is just keep the Marauders out of the offensive zone, and we've seen that through some of the play by UPenn, but UPenn's having a really hard time entering the Marauder zone and getting quality shots off. We see some players trying to go a little fancy, trying to flip the puck or trying to just still elevate the puck over a shoulder, and that's just not working for UPenn. However, the Marauders, on the other hand, they just keep bringing it to the Quakers, and it's paying off for them 4-1. I want to talk about momentum changes. Scoring 3 goals in a row, that certainly helps. And another one in the first period, killing off the 5-on-3 penalty they had early on. UPenn couldn't get anything on the 5-on-3, so it's a really good penalty kill by the Marauders. As I say that, here comes Stewie with the shot. Rattles around the boards. Got 5, forces it back out in front. He had Toohey in front of the net. Schmidt trying to play it down low into the corner. Schmidt controls. Schmidt. Takes it. As they control back up behind the net. Carey trying to get to it. But it'll be taken by UPenn. It's 5 trying to play it up. He cannot do that either. 2, we can't get to it. Hennessy trying to clear it out, back out. Schmidt comes to it. He has that Queen. Queen gains the blue line. Queen leaves it back out. Shot! Blockered away! As he denies Hayden Steffen with the blocker. Paolini's taken down. Oh, they got official taken down. As he gets up, hopefully he's okay. Bank pass up the boards up to the neutral zone, controlled by the Quakers. Hayden Steffen plays it in. Queen fighting for along the corner. He's tied up with Brett Vaccarello. And we get a stoppage of play. .5:45 remaining here in the second period, which has been all Brett Vaccarello took a penalty, not happy about it, knocks down a UPenn player. He's got to watch out, be a little more disciplined. Can't be doing that. I don't know if the UPenn player tried to sell it, as get officials talking about it. However, Brett Vaccarello is in the penalty box. I didn't see the call. It was a weird call from the officials. From the referee, made a weird hand motion. That's something that I've never seen before. So I'm not exactly sure what the penalty is. Maybe like a delay of game. I don't know. I'm sure the broadcast picked it up. So, but anyway, the Marauders. Actually, they're sending 2 men to the box. Actually, they sent a UPenn player to the box, so it's 4-on-4 hockey. Actually, they sent Zach Queen to the box. And the Marauder, and it's 4-on-4 hockey, so not a delay game penalty, but I'm assuming some roughing penalties, as 2 players were just getting into it. With another rebound, Rysek shot blocked. Oh, Rysek was staring at an open net. Got 2 players diving with one another, and they're going to call Jacob Burke. So Burke's going to go to the penalty box, I believe, for tripping. The second penalty of the game. As he collided with someone center ice, they both went down, but I guess it was Burke who initiated it. And Burke, who has 2 goals tonight, takes his first penalty. So it'll be 4-on-3 hockey. Be 4-on-3 hockey here. There we go. All right. 4-on-3 hockey here. Face off will come to the right of Schroeder. Marauders control the puck behind the net. It's Rysak trying to play it out. Rysak sends it in. Rysak sends it into the bench, actually. So it'll be 4-on-3 hockey for a minute 19, and then it'll be 5-on-4 hockey. If no one scores. Back out Cleary at the blue line. Cleary walks in, holds, waits, fires, shot, glove, saved by Schroeder as he'll hang on. So again, as we were just talking about momentum changes in this game, big momentum, potential big momentum shift here for UPenn if they're able to capitalize on their man advantage. But this could be another big momentum shift for Millersville. Cleary, we'll have to see how it works out. Cleary walks in, that shot steered away by Schroeder, controlled by UPenn. Tui gets it to Schmidt, back out Tui. Tui walks in, gets it to Cleary. Cleary Joels gets it behind the net. Schmidt feeding Tui out in front. Walks in, gets it back down low. Schmidt throws it across. Cleary, and he couldn't keep it in. As Tui will force it back in at the blue line for UPenn. Tui takes it, controls behind the net. Back out in front. And Michael Schmidt will score. Well, Tui just fed Michael Schmidt standing all alone in front of the net, and UPenn gets one back. As we talked about momentum changes in this game, this could give a little life to UPenn. Marauders, they have to be careful here. Second period penalties, as what's been killing them all season. And it's shown right there with a couple undisciplined plays, and we escape back 4-on-4 hockey. So now it's just the Zach Queen penalty and the Jacob Burke penalty that stands. If no one after the Queen penalty, UPenn will get 33 seconds of the power play. Be Brandon Kaysen to take the face-off against Griffin Bond to number 8. Is that Bond or is that number 9? That's number 8. So it'll be 8 versus 8 on the face-off. Bond versus Kays, and Kays wins the draw. Dunnigan controls for the Marauders. Dunnigan plays it up and sends it all the way down. Be controlled by Raymond. Raymond trying to play it out to 55. Forced back in by Kays. Dunnigan races to the puck and takes a strange hop off the boards. Back out Kays controls. Walks in, that shot steered away. Back out Ward just sends it in behind the net. So 4-on-4 hockey over. So now a 30-second power play for UPenn. Here comes Raymond. Raymond feeds Armali. Armali gains the blue line. Armali walks in. Taken to the boards. That shot deflects up. It's on the net, and they're going to blow it dead. I believe they said it was played with the high stick. The puck bounced right on top of the net, so we get a stoppage of play. Johnston controls but forced back in 95. Good play by Johnston. Breaks that up. Gets it to Hennessy. Feeds across Petticoon. Here comes Petticoon. Sends it in behind Averill. But the Marauders get it right back. Hennessy marking it behind the net. Back out Rysak. Rysak flips it in, and that shot deflects wide. He was looking for a deflection, and he didn't get one. Kept it in by Aiden Carey, but it's knocked away from him. And UPenn trying to play it up. They cannot. Hennessy to Johnston. Looking for Petticoon. His pass will miss. And power play over, so we're back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Marauders still lead 4-2. Back out kept in by Hennessy as he takes the turnover. Case trying to play it out front. Oh, Joe Pettigrew whiffs on a shot. Got Averill playing way out of position, but Marauders couldn't capitalize on it as they whiffed on 3 shots. Pettigrew had the greatest opportunity, but couldn't get everything on the shot. Here comes number 95 now for UPenn. That shot saved by Schroeder, and he'll gather the rebound and hang on. So the Marauders kill off, I guess we could kind of say like half of that penalty kill. However, Michael Schmidt was able to capitalize for UPenn. Face off will go to the left of Schroeder, won by 2 easy controls. Along the half wall being hounded by Zerko, back up to the blue line. Cleary walks in, that shot save. As Schroeder saw that puck all the way. Here come the Marauders now moving out the blue line. Here comes Corelli. Corelli trying to play it across for Kai Dunnigan. He's tripped up, no call. And here comes Hayden Steffen. Steffen gains the blue line, sends it in. 2, we can't get to it. Steffen does. Steffen along the board, sends it back down low. McCauley can't get to it. And UPenn will. Cleary controls for the Quakers. Leaves on ahead. Here comes Tui. Tui gets around Zerko's shot. Save. Forced back in, but Zerko takes it. Gets it to McCauley as he backhands it out to center. Aiden Cleary now controls. Gets it ahead to Armali. Armali sends it into the corner. Kate Rysek can't get to it as both teams go for a change. Burke leaves it behind for Rysek. He'll play it around for Vaccarello. Just under a minute to play here. Vaccarello knocks down Ziang to the boards. Schmidt, a shot saved by Schroeder. Schmidt takes it for UPenn. It's UPenn trying to gain the zone. Be taken up by Griffin Bond. He's taken to the boards. 55 trying to feed it out, and it trickles in front of Schroeder, so cover the puck. Well, for the past 3 minutes or so, it has been all Quakers after they got the goal from Michael Schmidt on the power play. It's been all Marauders the first half, first 2/3 of the period, but the last third of the period, it has been all UPenn. Here comes Hennessy now. Hennessy looking for Petticone as he sends it in. Behind the net, however, taken by Schmidt. Now be taken by Raymond. Raymond trying to backhand that out in front. But it was taken by Petticone. Petticone can't get to it. They fight for it. Trickles in on Brandon Ward as they'll flip it out to center. Taken by Adam Hennessy, but that will do it for the second period. So the Marauders take the lead 4-2. The Marauders came out with 3 goals thanks to Andrew Zerko and Jacob Burke. Burke scoring 2 goals for the Marauders. And then Michael Schmidt picking up the goal for UPenn. So 4-2 here, end of the second period. A period that looked like it was all Marauders coming out scoring 3 goals, taking the lead 4-1, and then really the last third of the second period, it kind of fell apart. The Marauders, they went down 4-3 as they took some kind of undisciplined penalties, and that cost them as UPenn was able to answer back and bring some life to UPenn right after they scored. It was really the momentum shift as I kept talking about in the period. Momentum shifts this game, and that power play goal for Michael Schmidt was certainly a momentum shifter in this game. We'll see how that affects them in the third period. Marauders currently lead 4-2 over the University of Pennsylvania Quakers.